हमारी जो टीम है, लाइक टीम अभी ज्यादा की नहीं है, 4-5 लोग ही हैं, बट स्टिल वी आर क्रिएटिंग द कम्युनिटी एंड फंडिंग की जो हमने लाइक मेन चीज हमें बहुत बूस्ट मिली। एक्चुअली हम लास्ट दिसंबर से इस चीज को कर रहे थे, इट्स अबाउट 1 ईयर, एंड कोविड की सिचुएशन में इसको सही से इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करा पाए, एंड समथिंग लाइक हमें कुछ और प्रॉब्लम्स आई हैं वेबसाइट्स की रिगार्डिंग। एंड मेन चीज हम जो टारगेट हमारा, जैसे कि मैंने बताया कि 8वीं 10वीं स्टूडेंट्स का हमारा टारगेट है। अगर सर मुझे मेरा क्वेश्चन डायरेक्ट जो है कि अगर जो आप फंड की बात बोल रहे हैं कम्युनिटी, अगर हम वो स्कूल से डायरेक्ट अगर हम टाई अप करें या हम स्कूल से बात करें, क्योंकि लाइक बीच में हमारा एक नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी भी जो आ गई है, हम दिसंबर से है, बट बीच में जो नई एजुकेशन पॉलिसी
फॉर योर आइडिया,
आई थिंक इसने बहुत ज्यादा हाँ एक हमें इसने, लेकिन हमने इसको पॉजिटिव वे में लिया है कि शायद ये हमें बहुत ज्यादा बूस्ट करेगा कि हम हर स्कूल्स में जाएं, उनको समझाएं कि व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द रिसर्च एट दैट लेवल, क्योंकि आप ही के स्कूल के बच्चे जब कॉलेज में जाते हैं तो प्रॉब्लम आप सबको पता है। सो उस तरीके से हम स्कूल से डायरेक्ट फंड लें या फिर कुछ ऐसा करें जिससे कि इसमें हमारा कैसा रहेगा सर?
ओके, इट साउंड्स गुड। द फर्स्ट थिंग इज लाइक स्कूल्स आपको फंड उतने नहीं देगा कि आप एक कंपनी सरवाइव करा पाओ, ठीक है? स्कूल्स आपको फंड नहीं देगा, स्कूल इज नॉट योर इन्वेस्टर, स्कूल इज योर क्लाइंट, ठीक है? आप स्कूल के साथ एसोसिएट होकर के वहां पे रिसर्च वर्कशॉप्स चला सकते हैं एंड उनसे उस चीज के लिए पैसा मांग सकते हैं, ठीक है? बट यू जस्ट कैन नॉट गो कि वी आर बिल्डिंग अ कम्युनिटी एंड वी नीड द इन्वेस्टमेंट, नहीं, स्कूल इज द रॉन्ग ऑप्शन, ठीक? द सेकेंड थिंग इज कि मतलब इन्वेस्टमेंट कहाँ, पहली चीज तो रजिस्ट्रेशन में कोई पैसा नहीं लगता है, ठीक है? एमएसएमई उद्योग आधार रजिस्ट्रेशन होता है, एमएसएमई में आप लोग रजिस्टर करो अपनी कंपनी, उसमें आप टैक्स से बच जाओगे, आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना पड़ेगा, ठीक? और दूसरी बस यही है, ठीक है? मतलब आप इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए आप ऐसे लोगों को पकड़ो जो रिसर्च परस्यू कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? प्रोफेसर्स को पकड़ो आप, जो कि बड़े बड़े कॉलेजेस में, साइंटिस्ट को पकड़ो। एक होती है जूनियर रिसर्च फेलोशिप, तो बहुत लोग परस्यू करते हैं, वैसे मेंटोर्स पकड़ो, तो वो लोग आपको उसमें हेल्प करेंगे, ओके? स्कूल्स पे कभी मत जाना आप वो इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए, स्कूल्स पे आप जाओ एज अ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बन के। रिसर्च कम्युनिटी कैसे बनानी है, तो रिसर्च कम्युनिटी के लिए आपको वेबिनार्स कराने पड़ेंगे। जैसे एक वेबिनार कराओ, वेबिनार जब खत्म हो रहा हो तो बोलो कि हमारा स्लैक चैनल है, हमारा व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है, आप इसको ज्वाइन करिए इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन परस्यूइंग रिसर्च, ठीक है? फिर आप एक प्रोग्राम लॉन्च कर रहे हो बच्चों के लिए, तो आप उस व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में उसके एडवर्टीजमेंट फ्लोट कराओ। तो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप तो 250-500 लोगों तक लिमिटेड होता है, पर स्लैक चैनल में 4-4 5-5 हजार लोग तक आ सकते हैं, ठीक है? टेलीग्राम चैनल्स पे, तो उस पे आप फ्लोट करो अपने एडवर्टीजमेंट्स, तो जो बच्चे वहां पे एक्चुअल में रिसर्च परस्यू करेंगे फिर वो ज्वाइन करेंगे। अगर 5,000 की आपके पास 5,000 कस्टमर्स का वो है, नेटवर्क है, तो अगर आप 10-10 रुपए भी सबसे लेते हो ना, मतलब एक और वेबिनार के लिए रजिस्टर कराने पे, तो भी आपका 50,000 रुपए तो वहीं से आ गया, राइट? तो ऐसे मतलब आप टारगेट करो। तो एजुकेशन सेक्टर में क्या होता है, हमारी रीच बहुत ज्यादा होनी चाहिए। मतलब बायजूस को कौन नहीं जान रहा, बायजूस को सब कोई जान रहा है। तो बायजूस इज लाइक 70% ऑफ मार्केटिंग कंपनी एंड 30% ऑफ एजुकेशन कंपनी। एजुकेशन में कुछ नहीं करते हैं, बट मार्केटिंग उनकी इतनी तगड़ी है, मतलब यू कैन जस्ट ट्राई इट, ठीक है? बायजूस के पास एज अ कस्टमर जाओ, बोलो मेरे को यूपीएससी के स्टडी मटेरियल चाहिए, दूसरे दिन एक आदमी कार से आएगा टाई सूट लगा के तुम्हारे घर पे, राइट? तुमको पूरा ब्रीफ करेगा वो अपने आईएएस मटेरियल के बारे में, और वो एक दिन नहीं आएगा, वो 3 से 4 दिन आएगा, जब तक तुम खरीद ना लो उसको। तो उस लेवल की मार्केटिंग है उनके पास, तो वो कंपनी सरवाइव कर रही है, ठीक है? तो एडटेक विल बी डेफिनेटली टफ। और जो आपने ये बोला है कि यू आर लाइंग इन blue ocean, so you are not having any competitor, so you are wrong. Even if other people are not having the same idea, but they will be your competitor, right? Ranging from white hat junior to
yes sir.
even a music company who are teaching music to young kids. The reason is आप कब होते हो कंप्यूटर, मैं बता रहा हूँ, when your domain is overlapping, ठीक है? अब आपका डोमेन क्या है, किड्स हैं, ठीक है? किड्स सुबह स्कूल गए, शाम को आया, नाउ ही इज हैविंग 2 hours टू डू सम अदर एक्टिविटी। नाउ या तो वो बायजूस पे कुछ सीख ले, या तो वो एक होम ट्यूशन टीचर लगा ले, या वेदांतु कर ले, या तो व्हाइट हैट जूनियर में कोडिंग कर ले या आपके यहाँ रिसर्च कर ले। तो जितने पैरेलल में आपके गए ना सारी चीजें, वो सारी चीजें कॉम्पिटिटर है। सो आई सी यू पीपल लाइंग इन रेड ओशन जोन, यू आर नॉट इन ब्लू ओशन जोन। एंड सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है प्रदीप एंड लॉ की, नहीं सॉरी लॉ नहीं, जो भी नाम है,
शशांक।
मैं बस 2 मिनट में एंड कर रहा हूँ वैष्णवी, बस 2 मिनट लूंगा मैं। और
Okay, okay.
सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज है कि अगर आप इन्वेस्टर को पिच कर रहे हो ना, तो वो यही क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, हु आर योर कॉम्पिटिटर्स। और अगर वहां पे आप बोलोगे मेरे कोई कॉम्पिटिटर नहीं है, तो आपको कभी आपके ऊपर पैसे नहीं खर्च करेगा, वो कभी आपकी कंपनी में पैसा नहीं डालेगा। बिकॉज इट इज सेड इन बिजनेस, इफ योर आइडिया हैज नो कॉम्पिटिटर देन योर आइडिया हैज लो मेरिट। अगर वो कोई नहीं परस्यू कर रहा है तो उस आइडिया को कोई मेरिट नहीं है, राइट? चलो
सॉरी
गाइस,
सर,
आई एम
एक्चुअली
लीविंग,
मुझे
यू कैन हैव माय
ओके
फोन
ऑल
नंबर, आई एम डिक्टेटिंग ओवर हियर, ठीक है? एंड उसको सेव कर लेना, जब भी कोई
सर,
डाउट हो।
वन थिंग, हाउ Enactus will help us?
I'm the wrong person to answer this. Okay, Vaishnavi
I'm
can answer
sorry.
it.
Yeah, would you mind repeating your question?
How Enactus will help us?
Help us in so actually Enactus and the IIC Council has organized this mentoring session, and yeah, this is the way we can help. Any help you wish from our end, we would be very happy to help you. What kind of help do you need, a participant?
Yeah, actually, it depends on the project that you are taking ahead with us. Our team is currently working on various projects, and one of them is related to it is tech based, and it is like under development. So if you are having any idea that you want a great team, you can definitely ping me or Vaishnavi so that we can figure out in some way that how we can proceed with that project and help you with the
Okay.
resources.
Yeah, and in case of this uh, like event, if you need any help from Enactus, we would be very happy to help you. Thank you
Okay.
so much for joining in. Thank you so much, Sarthak.
I
And
think he went.
okay, thank you so much, team. The next team is here. Thank you so much for joining in.
Bye bye. You guys can leave.
Hi, Eklavya. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So we are actually live on YouTube right now,
Nice,
and your
nice.
team is here. Farhan
Okay,
Ansari is here, and the other person is just joining in.
okay. Thank you. Yeah, what's the what's the name of the team members?
The ticket number?
The team number,
What is the,
like the team name.
yeah, team name?
I just have to check.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
give me a minute.
yeah, please.
So it's team 10 uh, is here.
Okay,
Jagrit
Do Phoenix.
and
okay.
Farhan. Uh, Jagrit or Farhan, who is the team leader who can unmute themselves? Do you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
any other member to join in, or is it you?
Jagrit, good evening.
We both
Jagrit.
we both are the
Okay.
only members, and Farhan would be explaining you.
Okay, okay. So first of all, very formally, good evening, everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Singh, Head of External Affairs of Enactus Gemtech, and I'm the one of the coordinators for this Ignite 2K20. And we have Art Nangia, the President of Enactus Gemtech, here with us. Your mentor is Eklavya Varma. Thank you, Eklavya, for joining in. Eklavya has created a startup which is creating talks, and he has actually he believes in working to empower youth and is here to help you guys with your business model. So I would request Farhan to kindly take over and present your model so that you can get his input.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. And congratulations to Mr. Eklavya Verma. So, we have done our case study on the Miller Industries. I am
Yeah.
going to share in a moment, please. Just 1 second, please. Mm,
Share. If you wish to share your screen, Farhan, you have the right to do so.
there is no option for sharing the screen. I don't know why, but
You can send me your work like
one
on
second.
WhatsApp and I
Okay,
can share it.
please check, Vaishnavi.
Yes, just give me a minute. I'm just sending.
Farhan, I have shared the screen. Now
Yeah,
you can start.
thank you, Javed. Uh, the first question was that the Miller Industries matlab, they can continue their work in the COVID pandemic or not, or our answer to that is it has some typos. For that, I am very sorry. So our answer was Miller Industries is a very responsible company because of their so many charity works and social responsibility, and they took care of their society and nature both. They do not waste or exploit any resources. They use a very sustainable way to recycle the used paper, and they also provide most of it to the uh, not so good schools, or you can say private institutions, etc., in charity. So yeah, they can easily continue their work in the COVID pandemic, but they just have to take some measures, or they have to follow the guidelines which is provided by the WHO and their own country, like they are operating in USA according to the case study. So that is that. And the second question was what measures they should take. They should follow the guidelines, but they have to make some necessary changes for the big industrial uh, work, as they should issue PPE kits, which are personal protection equipments, to all the employees, and they can also use sustainable way to sanitize all their equipment, machineries, or transport equipments like trucks, etc., which by sanitizers or chemicals, etc. The social distancing should be maintained. They can maintain social distancing by using a limited staff during a particular shift. They don't have to fire. They can like divide them into shifts, and also they should reduce interactions, no contact deliveries, etc. They should also continue their all the workshop and development options for the employees, because it is needed during this depressing time. The employees can stay in touch with each other and can help each other to go through this time. And they should also provide technological smartphones, which can be used in uh, like during the meetings, who can't afford it, only to them. Question number three, like how what inspiration we take and how we design our business model according to this case study. So our business model is based on recycling 3 R's: recycling, reuse, and reduce. We are planning to like we are planning a new generation phones which can be modular phones. They have unlimited scope. Through time, this technology can be like earth like very changing, revolutionary, you can say. The project name is 360. It is based on a idea from different small businesses and big projects also, which was held by Google during the time. It is Project Era. They called it Project Era. In this, the viable or functional parts of the phone are divided into small parts, and they can easily be detached or attached to the phone. They can replaced by customer only with a few instructions book, manual, etc. No need, they will have no need to pay huge amounts or buy a whole new phone for minor defect or obsolescent technology. They can change only the part which have been newly developed. Like if there is a new camera, you can only like click it and remove it and click it and attach it the new camera. So this is our idea. It can be very earth friendly and green project if it came under right hands. Thank you.
Thanks, Farhan, for explaining the same to me. And
Thank you.
so, Farhan, actually, here when they are asking you the first question, so they are
Yes.
asking you let's come to your first answer, which you have provided in your abstract and whatever you were reading also. So they are not talking about taking COVID measures. Okay,
Okay.
that is pretty much obvious that we have to take the COVID measures as per the WHO guidelines
Yes.
and as per the regular guidelines which is coming from every government of respective countries, right? So the
Yes.
question is not asking you about those things. The question is asking you things like, have you reread the complete abstract?
Yes. Like yes, we have read.
Okay. So Farhan, how they used to get their paper, which they recycle actually? How they
They
used to
used to
get it?
they used to get it from, it is under the feedstock. They used to get it from like smaller ventures of their company. Like they have different branches in Ohio, Illinois, and etc. places. They used to collect the used paper from there, and they transported it to the main company and industry.
Right, right.
Yes.
So Farhan, you're right here. So if this is how the things are working at Myler Industry, then in the time of COVID pandemic, when every place is going for a lockdown, then
Yeah. Yeah.
then these transportation is going to suffer a lot,
Yes.
right?
Yes, we have thought about it, and the conclusion was like that there was a like whole strict lockdown at a time during
Huh,
the
huh, huh,
pandemic,
huh, huh,
so they
huh.
can't work in that. We have like
So what is your plan for that?
we have made the conclusion, we have reached the answer conclusion from like when the state transport has been like again started.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought about that the transport always it should be like uh, sanitized after or before departuring the company or the industry or the smaller company branches. So
Mm-hmm.
it is the only measure during this time for the transport, and nothing can be
So
done.
Farhan, I got your point, but you have to focus on the area. What is the plan? Right. Let me explain you with an example.
Okay, okay.
Schools, schools were operating before lockdown,
Yes, before the lockdown, yes.
and did they stop working after lockdown?
No, but transport.
Stop.
Yes,
Please
yes.
pause, please. So schools are working. They find a different method to work in the pandemic also. Correct?
Yes.
So you have to find same for the miler industry in this question. I guess the team can correct me better if I'm going wrong. Someone from the team in actors,
No,
if
no,
they are
no.
listening.
Yeah, we are here, Eklavya.
Yeah, yeah. So Vaishnavi, I am right here now when I'm correcting them. Matlab, the exact question which you guys are asking in this abstract, basically it is related to what they will do now the pandemic hits their area, and everything is not people are not communicating with each other, people are not moving from one place to another. How they will manage to operate their business in
Business
such
in this
circumstance?
scenario. Yeah.
Yeah. So that you have to come up with something. Are you getting me, Farhan?
Yes.
We
Yes.
are not talking about when the lockdown will be removed. Obviously, we will sanitize ourselves. We will wear PPE kits. Okay. Then, Farhan, I will come to your second question, which is what can be necessary changes in the
Yes.
plan should be taken by these type of industries. Okay. So this is again the next question, the second part of the question which asked in the first part, right? And it is like more generic. Now they are not talking about the COVID. You have seen their business model, right? Their business model is facing some problems. You have read the abstract,
Yes.
right? Like the other ways of generating paper is the cost is much lesser from those sources, so they are feeling competition and they are not able to meet the pricing, right?
Yes. Yes.
So same way same way they are facing some other challenges also, like they have to transport paper from one place to another, then their machinery is not very much effective. So on those things you have to create a new plan. Okay, on those things you have to find the improvement rather than mentioning again about the COVID. So the second question is nowhere related to the COVID. The second question is how the organization like Milers Industries can do better. Okay, are you getting me, Farhan?
Yes. Yes. Uh,
So the third question which you in which where you come up with the idea, okay, that is the place where I can see some potential, and the model which you talk about is a very much relevant. Okay, and but how it is, so there are two things, Farhan, right? They are talking about recycling, right? Hello, hello,
yes. 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 They are
yeah.
talking about recycling.
So they are talking about recycling, Farhan, and what we did is we reduced, we did something which reduced the need of even recycling. Correct?
Yes. But it also include
So
recycling.
yeah. So so just verify your idea with the team members once. The idea is really good, but you have only worked a one or two paragraphs on an idea. Okay, you have to describe when you will be in front of the jury. You have to describe your idea in a much better, efficient manner. You have to explain each and every aspect of it, right? That from how you will design such products, how that technology is possible. You have to talk about the sustainability. You should not be dreaming something, na? Ki ha, I will design something like this. You should be somewhere practical with what is happening in
Uh,
the current world.
can I interrupt?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, this idea have been already like developed. All the technology in the present are okay to make it to develop this. The prototype have been successful. It is not
So
like a
that's
dream.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That when you will present it to the jury, you have to showcase those things. I'm not saying it is practical or not. I'm saying if it is practical, showcase them those things. Okay, which is not present right now in your abstract. Okay, because then they will get the confidence in your idea. And first reconfirm with the team members because your idea is not more of on the recycling,
Hello,
but
Jagrit.
it is more of that it will reduce the effort of even recycling. Are you getting me?
Hello.
Sir, I would like to say something.
Yeah, please.
Sir, actually nowadays phones come with a little bit of upgrades. Like earlier they were single camera, then the screen upgraded. It raised from 6.9 aspect ratio to 18.9, and then we get a full screen smartphone. So there
Right.
is a little bit upgrade in the smartphone, and then the company launches the new phone. There is no much, I would say, revolutionary kind of thing. So
Right.
that's what
Hello.
our idea is about. Like the people get a modular smartphone where they can themselves upgrade the
Hello.
technology and get the new smartphone.
Jagrit.
I got your point. I got your point. You just be careful. You should be just careful with the idea. Just reconfirm the idea with the team. Okay, Jagrit, the idea have a potential.
Yes,
And
sir.
please explain your idea in detail when you will be presenting the idea in front of the jury. Okay. And
Okay,
the
sir.
two questions which you answered above, having some different direction in your mind, according to me, that direction is not something which is completely right. So
Hello.
please correct it as per the instructions I have given to you. Okay.
Hello, Jagrit. Jagrit, can you open the case study?
Actually, we are running short of time here. There is another session which is planned.
Yes, actually, the team, along with the members
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. So what we can do, Jagrit and Farhan, we can connect outside the meeting, okay,
Okay,
at
sir.
a personal
Sir,
level,
is
and
it possible that we can change the case study at this point of time,
you
because we
can
have
talk.
choose the one?
You can talk with the team. You can
Okay.
The
talk with the Enactus team, and they will definitely help you. I guess.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Jagrat and Farhan. In case you wish to change your case study, you can do so, but we wouldn't be able to provide you with any
no,
mentoring
no, no,
session.
no. I
Okay,
have a
okay.
doubt in the second question of the case study. It was uh
Actually, we are running short of time right now. What
okay.
you can do is, in case you think that we can help you, that would be great. We can connect over a call or maybe WhatsApp. Team and
Okay.
actors would be very happy to help you. And in case you need your mentor to help you with it, I would be very happy to connect you with Eklavya. Will that be
Yeah.
okay for you, Eklavya? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, team, and thank you so much, Eklavya, for being here and for sharing your
Yeah.
valuable
Yeah.
inputs.
No worries. No worries. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for you giving us your time.
Yeah. No worries. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay.
Hi, team. Hi, Rakhi. Hi, Rajneesh. Hi, Abhimanyu. Your mentor is just joining in. He is here. Just give me a minute. He's connecting. Hi, Shivam. So, good evening, everyone. I am Vaishnavi Singh, Head of External Affairs of Enactus Gemtech, and I'm one of the coordinators for Ignite 2K20. I have Arthanan Gia, who is the president of Enactus Gemtech in this meeting. We have Shivam Tripathi, your mentor. Thank you, Shivam, for joining in. Shivam is an artist, has an artistic personality with a brain for business and legal curiosity. Currently a student at Gemtech and has esteemed member of Enactus Gemtech team. He's the member of Enactus Gemtech and the marketing head. He has always been a very active member in terms of providing suggestions, which is very valuable and very constructive. Thank you so much, Shivam, for joining in. The meeting is live for everybody's knowledge, and now the team can present their presentation to the mentor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vaishnavi.
Uh, Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. So this is I'm Rajneesh Kumar Devedi, and Abhimanyu Sharma is my team partner. We are from Army Institute of Management and Technology, Greater Noida. Just a second, I'm sharing the screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes. You may continue, please.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Sir, we have decided that we'll go with our business plan, not with case studies. Our business plan is that we have divided it in two phases, that phase one and phase two. And phase one is like we are going to set the provisional stores in every locality, and phase two is that we'll set up a delivery center in every locality.
You're not audible. Can you please see what's the problem?
I think there is some problem, Rajneesh. You are not audible. Anyone from the team can just share your inputs and what are you presenting to your mentor?
Yeah, so basically our plan is to open provisional store in every locality, or the societies, flat societies.
Hello.
And Rajnish?
Yeah, am I audible? Actually, I think I got disconnected.
Abhimanyu, Rajneesh, before moving forward with your business plan,
Yes.
can you tell me a bit about what kind of problem or what kind of thing that you're tackling with this business plan?
Sir, actually, that we have not did this in what we say, we are not aware of the problems, like except the financial finance, that where we'll get the finance this thing. But this is the idea only, that we are going to do this, and what all other law and related government, if we need anything, if we
Okay,
need any license.
okay, Nikunj, Abhimanyu, you may proceed with your business plan. Afterwards, we'll be starting to discuss. Okay, so you may
Okay,
proceed.
okay, sir. So, and we are going to provide two kinds of deliveries. That is one that is a free of cost delivery, and within 1 hour maximum. And another one is emergency delivery, that we are going to deliver the items at in 15 to 20 minutes only. And to minimize the delivery time, that the emergency time, we thought that we'll be setting these shops in nearby the localities only, and every shop will be covering the area of only 3 to 5 kilometer only. And in starting, we are going to set these shops near the societies which are uh, not well, like people are not there, they are started as a resident there. And uh, and this is our phase two, that when we'll work as a delivery service company. So in this phase, I think we are going to face more problem than the phase one, as we have to deal with two other parties, that is farmers and hotels. So in this case, also I wish to know about the legalities, if we have to do, like, as we are going to deal with farmers. So do we need to need to have some legalities and government permissions? And the plan is idea is this only, that we'll work as middleman for them, and not middleman actually, but just a delivery, that whatever they'll grow, the farmers, and we'll be in contact with hotel and restaurants mostly. So we are going to deliver their items, like vegetables and grains, what they demand. And in later phase, we thought of that we'll use these vegetables in our shops also. We'll buy from them also. And Later we'll teach farmers by a few other companies do. They teach them that how to grow crops more easily, and uh, how to increase the production of the crops. Yes, sir.
So yeah, okay. So, can you show me the phase one slide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, first question, like I'm having in my mind that is your business plan in accordance to any of the three case studies that were provided? Like, just I'm just asking.
Sir, could you repeat what you said?
I'm saying that your business plan is in accordance with any of the three business studies that were provided to you.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Then secondly, even if we like just look at your business plan, the first question is from what is your source of revenue? Like and even before source of revenue, how will you invest in this business?
Sir,
And the third thing is that what is the unique, like what is unique about your service, right? So let's see the questions one by one. How are you planning to invest in this business if we see it practically?
yes, sir.
So like, yeah, what are the source of what will be the source of capital?
Sir, first, as like I told, that we are going to set only few shops only in starting. Like we are two people together and maybe a few friends only, and from them only we took that we'll need only I think. Yeah, 3.3 lakhs rupees approx we did that we need for 1 year for the shop. Oh, sorry, 3 months, 3.3 lakhs. So this amount we can arrange from our parents also, but in later phase, this is our doubt also, that how we are going to do this, or we are going to approach some other party. So this was our my question also, like in later phase, that if we are not aware of the market, that how people approach them, or how other will try to how other will invest in our business. So in starting phase,
So
first.
sorry to interrupt, but like actually this is Rajnish, I'm understanding what you trying to say, but this is not how a business, like if you are seeing it as a business,
Yes, sir.
this is not how a business like goes on. It makes profit.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
so if we just move up like away from this capital thing, what are your plans to plans for revenue? Even if you apply or launch your first phase, how are you going to earn? What is your main activity through which you're going to earn your like profits and then make more investments and all? So yeah.
So we are going to just sell the goods, like vegetables and dairy products. Like we have shops.
So like you first let's be clear about it. You're having a service, not a
Yes,
product, right?
yes.
Okay, so
At first, we are having product in first phase, that we are going to sell
what product?
vegetables and dairy products.
No, no, that even that is not your product, Rajnish. Even that is not your product because
Got it.
you are not making it. All right,
Yes,
you
yes.
you are delivering it to people. So you are the person who's giving the service, and
Yes,
you
yes.
need to invest in the service, not in the product. Okay.
Yeah, yes, right, right, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll be having the product, and yeah, we were on the revenue part. So if we see your business completely as a service, what are your plans to earn the, how will you earn the revenue?
Sir, like we are going to connect with the nearby farmers only for phase one also, but in my village only, right? For first phase, that we are going to buy vegetables from them, and dairy
Mhm.
products we can take subscription also, like other shops do for milk and other things like Amul and Dedu. So we are going to
Okay.
take from them only in starting.
Okay.
And then from that, like as you said, that we are going to provide service to them. So from that only, whatever the revenue will be able to get, whatever the profit we'll get from them, we are going to
Okay.
put again in that again that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rajneesh. I had another question. Like, what is the innovation in your business plan? Like, have you studied your competitors? Because if you ask me, I can name, like, on I can make you count on hand. I have five businesses in my mind that
Yes,
can,
sir.
that you might feel competition with. So have you
Yeah, yeah.
studied your competition, and what's the innovation in your service?
Sir, about innovation, so in first pass, I also think that there is nothing such innovation except that a time limit which we are setting
Hmm.
15 to 20 minutes, as there is no
Hmm.
such chain which provide this at this fast delivery. Means in 20 minutes, as we said. And yes,
Sir,
and
Dunzo, the app, it claims that it claims, and many times that it has happened that it has yeah, the Dunzo app has maintained its standard for delivery time, under 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
yes,
So
sir.
you will be having a competition. Okay,
Yes,
Rajneesh,
yes.
your partner, what's the name of your partner?
Abhimanyu, sir.
Yeah, Abhimanyu and Rajneesh. I want you, like, yeah, okay, you have an idea, right? But
Yes,
it is not enough for a businessman.
yes,
Okay,
yes, yes,
you
sir.
need to, if you're writing down or noting out something, so you need to write it down for, improving your plan.
Yes, sir, I'm writing.
Firstly, yeah, firstly, you need to work upon the problem that you're going to solve, right? Because a successful business plan always comes from a problem that you're going to solve. Okay,
Yes, yes, sir.
like for example, your business can, if you ask me, I see a scope in your business plan to serve people, especially in the times like the pandemic.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so the problem that you need to be solving is how you can provide the delivery services, on a cheaper rate.
yes, sir.
That should be your focus. How can you cut the costs, and you can provide the delivery services to on a cheaper rate.
Yes, sir.
Then afterwards, what like in my suggestion, what you can do is shift your focus, not make your business consumer, like customer centric, the end customer centric.
Yes,
Make your services more of business centric, you are not providing your services to the customers. Okay, you are providing your services to a business, and that is how you are going to earn. Okay,
yes,
and
yes,
that
yes,
should be that is you are going to earn. This is called your revenue idea. So I want you to, and the second thing is, I want you to develop a successful revenue model. Okay,
yes,
that
yes,
that you can think in practical terms, right?
yes, sir.
Like you just think about any kind of any business. Okay, let's if you want an example, McDonald's. Okay,
Yes,
you
sir.
might be thinking, that McDonald's is a food restaurant chain and it earns by burgers and all, right?
Yes, sir.
But no, it's not true. The food restaurant, it earns really by its real estate, its lands and revenues.
Yes,
So that is their business model. Okay, so I want you to develop a practical revenue model that is really like you think it's going to work. Research about it. And
yes, sure, sir.
the third thing is, you need to literally need to research about your competitors, your competition in the market. How are you going to survive in that market? And this question will lead you to the first question that I asked, that about innovation and all the unique thing that you are having.
Yes, sir.
So just work on these aspects. After that only, you can be judged on various aspects, and it will be helpful in presenting your business plan on the later stage if you qualify. So
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
Uh, Abhimanyu, would you like to add something in your in any explanation or any comments that your partner made? Would you like to add on anything?
So we were thinking that how we will differentiate from other, competitor such
Yeah.
as Big Basket and Geomart. So our we were thinking that our main focus will be societies, uh, which are in tier two city. So because India is a developing country, and we know that these big companies are only focusing on big cities right now. So we
Mhm.
have an advantage if we can, grab the market in the tier two cities, because they know that the delivery and other things will cost more in tier two city. But if we establish ourselves in there in that market, so we will have an advantage. So what do you think about?
I cannot really agree with what you said. I it might be partially true, but you need to literally I cannot just I cannot just give you a proper solution. It will be wrong, but I am saying that you are partially right. Okay, you are partially right, but you need to. I guess that you have not researched what you have said, so you need to research about the same thing, because there are many services who are doing these things, and at a really good rate. So there are things that you need to research about it. And the about your business, you need to literally I'm emphasizing again and again on this point, that you need to see who are your competitors and who are you going to compete with.
Yes.
Yeah, so just make it work, and do do hope that the business plan, that the complete model that you come up with should be serving society in some way. Okay,
Yes.
that gives you that will give your business plan an additional additional support.
So we have thought about it, this thing in our second phase. Uh,
Mm. Can you explain, please?
yes, sir. So here that I said that we are going to work as a delivery service company between farmers and hotels. So whatever, farmers face much difficulty while they go to local market for selling, or the money is eaten by middlemen only, because they are not aware of this thing. Farmers are not aware of this thing. So we are going to do this in second phase. First, we are not going to charge anything from farmers. We are going to charge hotels only, as they already pay some delivery charges or maybe extra charge too if they are going to buy from nearby market hotels and restaurants.
Rajnish, I'm going to cut you there only, because the thing that you are saying right now. Okay, what are your thoughts about the new farmers bill that has been proposed and are going to be applied soon?
Yes, sir.
Your services are going to be as I'm feeling, I can see that your the thing that you're saying is going to be literally affected by that bill.
Yes,
So
yes, sir. Because
yeah,
because
you
of
need to, yeah, you need to it is an important aspect of any business plan, that you need to take in consideration the environment you are in.
yes,
So
sir.
how are you planning to cope up with that?
So we are going to set some rules according to government only, as they are also fighting for their minimum price. Farmers are
Yeah,
also fighting for
exactly.
this thing. So we are going to this. That's why I asked that, do we need to do some legalities from government, or do we need any we need to do some paperwork also for it by government side. So
uh, Okay, okay, let's wait a second, please. Yeah, so I'm saying that I cannot, like, to be honest, I cannot judge you appropriately right now until you work upon the points I said,
Yes,
because your business plan is lacking practicality,
yes,
to be honest. Yeah.
yes,
So your business plan is lacking a bit of practicality. So just work upon it and see what you get in your presentation. Okay.
yeah, sure, sure, sir. Sir, could you help us with one thing that, according to you, what other things we need to include in our PPT? Like first, as you said, we need to put revenue model, that from where
Mhm.
we are going to get revenue. Then
Yeah.
second you said about the competitor, that
Yeah,
who are,
you need to research about your competition, like what your competitors are doing,
yes,
and how can you do that, do what you're doing differently. Like
yes,
it will be making your USP, like making you stand out from the market.
yes, sir.
And third thing, like you noted down, I guess.
Yes, sir. I'm noting every. Yeah, yes, sir. Third thing is that what is innovative in my.
Yeah, the same thing, the USP I was talking about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just I cannot be like any more emphasizing upon the research factor, because
Yes,
your business your business plan that I'm talking about, it is a service firstly,
yes,
and secondly it is a service that is being provided right now, at very large scales,
yes, sir.
and it is becoming really crucial, like
Yes,
delivery. Open a app in your mobile and just push a button and you'll be having a delivery man knocking on your door. So
yes,
it is a really good thing if you work it out and do some research and just bring something that can feel blow someone's mind. Just just bring out a way that can cut down your cost and directly benefit your ultimate consumers.
yes, yes.
That is how you are going to earn. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yeah. And all the things that I said are going to come by the research.
Yes, sir.
So just do it, give it some time, and do it, and then we'll be having a good business plan to present and
Yes.
consider. All right.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Uh, all right. Abhimanyu.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abhimanyu. I guess you might have not spoken a bit much. Like, would you care to explain about your idea a bit more? Like, from where did you get the inspiration to drive on, make a business plan on this idea? That actually talking about that could be beneficial about finding something unique about your business.
Yeah. So you so if you see that majority of the cities, suppose so I come from Jammu and Kashmir, right?
Hmm.
So there is no such service there.
Hmm.
And right now I'm living in Greater Noida. So uh, there are ample of opportunities in the tier two cities and tier three cities. So this market has a lot of potential to grow, and so we will have a early mover advantage if we establish our brand.
Actually, this won't be a first mover advantage, not to contradict or something, but this won't be a first mover advantage because already many companies are are running right now. There won't be any first mover, there would have been a first mover advantage if you propose something that some pandemic has pandemic like current one has just passed through and you're going to cope up with it, and then you're proposing this thing, then you'll be having the first mover advantage, but not right now. So yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I get your point. All right. And is there anything you both like to ask? Like, except all the things that we have discussed, is there anything that you would like to
I
ask
asked
about your plan?
already that could you help that what other things we should include that we obviously we are missing so many things like you
Mhm.
said competitor part. So
Yeah.
so any other thing we were working on research also. We thought of doing research in our area and in our college,
Mhm.
not college actually, those who have passed out,
Yeah.
alumni with alumni that will they are they going to prefer something like this if we are going to do free delivery and with this within this time period. So
Mhm.
are they going to prefer it? So it's we haven't got all the replies this time. So this is what we are going on our research part. But do you suggest anything else also?
No, I guess that's all even I had to say. So just all the best for your presentation next time. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you
So
so much.
yeah, thank you,
Thank you
Vaishnavi.
so much,
Yeah.
Shivam, and thank you so much, team. Thank you so much, Shivam, for your valuable inputs. The second team, like in the slot, is waiting. So I would request the other teams to kindly end the meeting.
Okay, thank you
Thank you
everyone.
so much. Thank you so much, Shivam. Thank you, team. Rishika, would you mind calling your other team members to be here, or you are the only one?
They're on their way. They're just joining in a minute or two.
Okay, okay. Till the time the mentor and the other students join in, Arth, would you mind giving us a brief about Enactus and what are these three projects that you run?
Sorry.
Uh, I was asking Arth Nangia, the president of Enactus Gemtech, to kindly give us a brief about
Hi,
what we
Rishika.
do.
Hello.
Yeah. So we our mentor is
To
currently on the
everybody
way, and he will be
who is
joining
seeing
in
this
a
live
while.
session, that would be very helpful. Thank you so much, Arth.
Okay. Yeah. So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So our mentor is currently on the way, and he will be joining in the next 1 or 2 minutes. So for the same, actually, we have scheduled a 30-minute slot for you. So he will be giving you insights on the project that on which you and your teammate is working on, and you can ask him anything. And if there are a few questions that are left and you are not able to cover all the things in this 30-minute slot, we will be sharing his contact info so that you can contact him later on, like by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Like you can connect with him like via LinkedIn or any professional medium, so to have a word and take the guidance.
Okay.
Your mentor is right here. He's just connecting. Hi, Harsh. Can you hear me?
He's currently connecting his voice, I think. Yeah, he can hear us now.
Can you hear me, Harsh?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you so much for joining in, everyone. Good evening. I am Vaishnavi Singh, Head of External Affairs of Enactus Gemtech, and I'm the FEST coordinator, one of the FEST coordinators for Ignite 2K20. We have Arthanan Gia, the president of Enactus Gemtech, with us in the meeting, and our mentor for this session is Harsh Singh. Harsh Singh is a startup strategist with an expertise in marketing and growth hacking. He's a curious thinker, fond of reading Western philosophy. Thank you so much, Harsh, for joining in. We have the team with us. The team leader or any team can start with their presentation. Rishika, Sakshi, or P, anyone who wish to start can do so. Your mentor is waiting. Thank you so much. You can share your screen if you wish to, if you're sharing any PDF, Word document, or PPT. You have the access. And if anybody is speaking, you three are on mute. Thank you so much. Yeah, please go ahead. Thank you.
Rishika, if you're saying something, you are on mute. We can't hear you.
So our first question was basically that will this company would it survive in the COVID situations? What will be the problem that they will face? So our first point in this was feedstock and process. So here the problem was that the suppliers were located in 3 different areas, and even it in these COVID times, it's not safe, to travel and to travel, and the products can be infected, and so the workers could get infected. So we thought that this could be a major problem for the industry during the COVID times. And then our second point was products. Since due to COVID-19, many employees might not be willing to go and work in the industry. And they might prefer working from home, or they might take up some other occupation. So due to that, many workers might leave the country, and that would have a straight effect on the products. So that was our second point. Then our third point was economics. So in this, what the company was trying to do, it was trying to manufacture notebooks for high school, junior school, college students. But since due to COVID-19, the education industry has shifted to the online mode. Majority of the assignments and classes and everything is done on online. So the demand for the notebook has decreased. Thank you. And the paper.
Okay. What was your name? I'm not okay. Sakshi. Sakshi, I read your paper. I received it earlier as well. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Okay. So it is a very well-researched paper, and I read all the facts and figures that you have mentioned, and I really appreciate the efforts that you have went through to write this thing. But I had a question, and I just wanted to know in one sentence, what exactly do you think? I understand the problems that you have mentioned, okay, about the Hitler Miller's concept and what was he doing. but you have mentioned the problems, okay, that they have with their functioning and everything. But how are you as a startup or as a company trying to solve those problems? What is your solution to that?
So,
Can I
this,
answer it?
Yeah,
yeah,
please, anyone
please.
who.
Yes. As we said in the second answer, that we want his business to expand in the side of new biodegradable glasses and aluminium and the mask, the N95 mask, which is very popular in COVID situations, are a part of recycled, some sort of recycled paper, and
Okay.
what's already base of recycling he has, because he recycles the company's office's recycling paper, so he has that base uh, to improvise the new mask and produce other things. So he
Okay.
can do well in COVID, but that he has to put on some efforts and a little more investment in the plan, in forming that sort of
Besides that,
plant
he needs
to
to do more
provide
of
that.
besides that, he needs to do more of research so that he can get to know the what is required to have a good have good material for the mask. Because if the mask is not so affected, then it would be likely more of effects to the health, like we can catch the COVID-19 situation. So he needs to do research along with like he needs to bring more investors, convince more financiers so that they can invest and he can expand it.
Because he already has experience in making recycled products. So these other products which are used in Corona times are recycled only. So he has an experience there. Just only thing he wants is the investments and a little more knowledge about the situation, that COVID part, that how he
Okay.
can improvise.
I have a very basic question first. See, what my perception was before joining in was that I have to mentor a startup. Okay, and now what I see here is that we are trying to suggest something to Hitler Miller himself. So, like, I need some clarification. Like, what exactly are we trying to do here?
So the point of view which we kept in our mind was
Like,
to,
yeah.
boost their products and how they could
Okay.
the company of Hitler Miller could do better. Yes.
Okay. Okay. ठीक है, फिर ठीक है. Now I get it. So you guys are saying that see, I get that problem. जैसे वो कहा था आपने कि napkins and everything might be difficult for workers. It might be risky for them as well, because they don't know from which part of the city the paper is coming, and it might have been infected. So what should Mr. Miller do? He should stop recycling paper.
No, he should not stop recycling paper. Even like nowadays when we bring vegetables, so what we do is like keep it in the sunlight for so that like for
Yeah.
2 hours, 3 hours. So he can also go for like even if he's doing in a mill, so at least like the rooftop of the mill is maybe there would be a lot of sunlight so that it can absorb that bacteria. So he can work for that, and there is no cost for that also.
Okay. Have you mentioned that in your paper about that sunlight thing and everything?
No, we just discussed the problem. We didn't knew that
Okay.
we need to discuss the solutions also. We had the solutions in our mind,
Okay.
but
Also,
we added up.
yeah, also one more thing. See, this is a mentoring session. So if there is any problem with it, you can ask me directly. ठीक है? कि हमने ये नहीं किया, I can suggest you to add that thing and everything. So try to add those solutions as well. ठीक है?
Yeah, sure. We'll
और
just add the solutions in our paper.
okay, okay. Also, one more thing. Like, this is a good paper presentation, but do I have to like mentor you guys for making a startup pitch deck? Because I don't have much experience in paper presentations and everything. I thought it is going to be like, what should I say, a pitch deck, because I prepared for that as well. Basically, I had the
If
whole format figured out and everything.
we want
Yeah,
to know your point of view on this case study, after reading this case study, what are your points? No? So we want to gather your points also.
Okay. First thing is you mentioned that hypochlorite is used to bleach facial tissues. Okay, I read about it and I found that sodium hypochlorite that you are suggesting is already being used in many cases to bleach paper and pulp. So this is not a very innovative idea that you're suggesting here. And again, can you scroll? Someone can scroll the necessary changes के बाद का page. Yeah.
Actually, in the sorry to interrupt, but actually, I want to
Yeah.
add that when I read the case study, it was written that they use first they use the chloride as it is harmful gas, so they changed that solution to that hypochlorite. They came to hypochlorite on that. But what I am suggesting is sodium hypochlorite. It is a compound of that only the same, but hypochlorite chloride at a long run can affect in our skin. But sodium hypochlorite, which is same part of it. Is reusable, so it is economical for him also, and it is less harmful for the skin. Sodium hypochlorite is a chemical compound. I researched it, and chemistry also. Actually, I had it chemistry in 12th, so we have read about it, reducing and bleaching agents. So it was mentioned there.
Just a second. Okay, process change yields high majority. Okay, another question that I had for you, that you suggested him to start manufacturing aluminum and other metal material as well. So, like, how are you proposing that to happen, and how much cost is it going to like add up for Mr. Miller and everything?
In actually nowadays everything the new materials biodegradable are they are using aluminium and some biodegradable glasses, because simple glass is very difficult to recycle, but the biodegradable part they have a new form of biodegradable glasses. They are easy to recycle and are used in multiple places nowadays. And he has the base of recycling, because the part which he uses in recycling paper, that is to heat it in the chambers, and all of that remains same for both aluminium and for these glasses. The later stages, the process of refinement changes, that they have to segregate it. But at the basic part, that is first when the raw material came and he heated in the dilute form, it remains the same for both or plastic, also glasses, and for paper. So he has that foundation. He has to improvise more sort of plants for that, particularly aluminium and biodegradable glasses. And he has that much of area and capital to provide that factories. So for the future run and long run corona and in future cases, we are proposing this idea.
Okay, see, another thing that you mentioned, that paper is a risky thing because it is like you don't know where it is coming from, and it might be infected or it might have the traces of the virus. But the same can be the case for aluminum and other metal materials as well.
Well, in aluminium and glasses, if you'll also see corona and all the germs are not stay for long run. Like in notes, paper, and phone, we have survive. It will not survive for long term, because the compounds which aluminium and glasses have are already very strong to kill. The virus can't live on that for a long time. As if in paper, you can say it stays for 1 week or 2 weeks. But in glasses, it is hardly for maximum for which 8 or 6 hours. So it helps in that case.
So try to include those facts as well, guys. Okay, कि aluminum is better to recycle because it मतलब इसमें जो lifespan of corona is less and everything.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anything else that you guys want to know more about or anything?
Yes, like this is the business model canvas. So do we need to explain it, like explain each and everything, like the key partners, why we are choosing this and why we are going
Okay,
for.
okay. Uh, एक second. Yeah, so your business model canvas. Okay, see, I saw that business model canvas as well, and can you zoom into it and explain me? Yeah, please explain me.
Okay, just a second. I'll try. Okay. So okay, I'll just explain you like this, and I'll try to zoom it. Yeah, so they are the key partners. These were the janitorial and the paper products. The Hitler Miller is already in contact with them. Since so it's like if they are having some back supports, like they are already in contact with other mills, or you can say other. So it's basically that they are um they are related to the paper products, right? So if once our paper is formed, so we need to think, like we need to make it a book, or there are like cards also made. There are so many things further. So it's to connect with them, that what are your requirements, what you want us to make, so that we can fulfill your wishes and you can further supply it to the market. Then the specific financiers and investors. Every business needs a financier and investor. Like if you're starting a business, we need someone to support financially and someone to invest in our business, so that we can be able to, even if we are investing our own money in that, we at some point of time we may require some loans or something to expand the business, or even to if we are not able to pay back the, you can say, the cost which are we are going into losses or something. So we need some back support from the investors, so that they can, even investors are here to provide you ideas what you can do, or what they want that we should invest in. So like getting an idea can help us to get a better business. And local schools and colleges, and since Hitler Miller were connected to the local schools and colleges, we know that papers are required in schools, colleges, as well as in offices. But no doubt local schools and colleges, they were providing them for free. Okay, so at some point of time, to start a business, we give samples, so they are required so that they can be tested, and then we can produce it into the large amounts. We can see the where we are lacking, where the product is lacking, what should be added to satisfy the needs of the customer.
Okay, one more question. One question I had. Basically, जैसे local schools and colleges हैं, तो like are they going to like supply the papers the old way that they were doing?
Sorry.
जैसे basically what should I say, ये क्या नाम है इनका, हिटलर मिलर की कंपनी जो थी, द देयर फैक्ट्री, ठीक है, दे वर टेकिंग पेपर प्रोडक्ट्स, वेस्ट पेपर प्रोडक्ट्स फ्रॉम लोकल स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस एंड देन रिसाइकलिंग इट, ठीक है, एंड देन इवन सेलिंग देयर नोटबुक्स टू देम. So you mentioned earlier that the notebook consumption has decreased due to the online classes and everything.
Yes.
So how are local schools and colleges associated with them now? If
yes.
Yeah.
So since local schools and colleges are not so connected with the students for right now, but as we know that at some point of time this situation would get better. Obviously, like I'm living in Ludhiana, so nowadays +2 and 10th, who are the main board class, they are going to schools, so they require papers, right? So they have examinations, and we also decided that we'll connect to the retailers also, because even if online classes are going on, so they require books, they require register for doing the work. And some schools, provide their own books and the notebooks. Like I was studying in DPS, so I was being given the school notebook. Like they had the school
Yeah.
registers only. So that's why we supported local schools and colleges, because
Okay.
it would be a safe hand rather than going to some shop. We don't know whether it is safe or not. It's better to go to a school because they are educated, so they know how to control it. Like distance maintenance would be there. They would keep the sanitization bottles everywhere, so that the students who come or the parents who come, they use it. So that would be a proper process rather than going into shop, because shops are more crowded, and if we don't know whether the shop is safe or not.
Okay. Go ahead with the business model canvas.
Okay, so key activities. So keep update. It's first to keep up to date equipments. Obviously, if our equipments are up to date, they are sanitized, they're clean, they are properly maintained. So that would be like less cost on like buying new ones, because equipments require a lot of cost. Machineries, even a basic equipment, is very costly in such kind of a business, and that can add to a huge expense. So one needs to, even like if there's some new equipment coming on, like they're combining two equipments together and forming a single equipment, that is also required, so that the workload or the you can say maintenance of the equipments, time on maintaining equipments can be reduced. Second, recycle and disposal. Since we know our basic business is on recycle, right? So one, we need to check whether the paper that is being disposed or recycled is in proper manner or not.
Okay.
Like if they are skipping some process, like if they're just dipping it into the water directly, dipping it for only 5 minutes and then taking out, not rolling it, not mixing it, not, the fibers are not being separated, then obviously the material of the paper would not be as smooth, or you can say as perfect as the recycled paper is. So the next point is training and development of employees. So we know that training is the most important thing. If a worker is just told you need to do this, and not told about the procedure, what is it, how to do it, then obviously our, if we are using the paper in a wrong manner, the final product won't come what we expected. And if the final product won't come as we expected, then we can't go further with our more production, and the production that we had made by till yet, it's just waste of time, waste of labor cost, waste of raw material. So they need to be trained, and even if there are new techniques, they need to be trained for that also, so that there is a smooth working of the work.
Okay.
So next is key resources. So infrastructure is the most important thing. Like if there's machines of, so if there's a mill, there would be machines. So if we can say, like if someone wants to come and buy directly from the mill, like a bulk, so that they can give it as a charity to a school or something, so there needs to be a proper office. The machines should be like properly maintained. Like there should be a proper infrastructure. Like for the workers also, there should be like sitting arrangement. They can't be working 24 hours or 12 hours continuous, like standing and working. They need also break. They are also human beings, so they require breaks. So there should be infrastructure in all manners, like machines for the staff, for the customers, for the manager, everything. Human resources. Since human resources are the most important part of running a business. Machines can't do everything. We require people, so that they can, even if the machine's not working, they can just find the mistake and just see where the machine is not going wrong, and you can say you can correct it. But if human resources are not there, so the idea that of coming, like we just discussed, Abhi, we can use the paper mask and stuff. Where would the ideas come? Where would the production go without a human resource? If there's no human resource, then the machines can be like they are not working for 2 or 3 days, so due to which the production gets delayed. Transport vehicle. So once our product is produced, now we need to travel, like sell it to the like the schools, colleges, even if we are going for shops also. So how would we, sell it? Like we can't
Okay.
just tell the customer to come and buy directly from us. It's their transportation cost also. So we
Yeah.
need transports, we need vehicles so that it can travel. Even if we are selling it outside the, you can say other states. So we require transportations, we require trucks, we require rickshaws, so that it can be easy for us to sell our products and
Okay,
expand our
Rishika,
market.
I would like to interrupt. Basically, Vaishnavi is saying that it's like getting late and we don't have much time. So why don't you just summarize all the sections at once? Just a value proposition को एक बार में बता दो मुझे, ठीक है? In
Okay.
single or 2 lines.
Okay, sure. Value proposition, we need to think of environment, whether the productions we are affecting the environment, like air pollution or water pollution, something. Economic,
Okay.
like are we just thinking of the customers only? Are we not like the children only? We are also thinking about the officers, and is that like the cost is low or high? We need to think of that also. Social, we need to think whether it is socially, you can say, is it good for the market or not? Technology,
Okay.
we need to bring up new and new technology every time,
Okay.
so that we don't lag behind. um, then I talk about cost structure. So we have cost structure, we require a lot of costs, like the equipment purchase, then their maintenance, then the employees cost, and then the supplies, like the what the raw material, everything comes in that supply. Then it's customer relationships. That is viable business environment for the investor. Like we need to see whether the customers are, we are friendly with the customers or not, whether we are able to convince our investors and financiers or not. Faith is positive regarding and regulations and policies. Yes, we need each business requires some or the other regulations and policies, so that the worker,
Okay.
there is a smooth flow between the workers, the managers, and the production goes smoothly. And there needs
Okay.
to be like committee, so that if the worker has a problem, they can come and contact the, you can say, the managers about the problems. Channels, we
Okay.
were thinking of discussing, like social media. We know Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, like these are the
Okay.
most trending ones.
Okay.
Recycling events, like we
So we
can.
would like to wind up here only, and we want to know your point of view on this case.
Yeah, so basically, I just want to say one thing, that you guys have well researched the report and everything. Just try to add more facts and figures supporting your idea. Okay, why the things that you're adding are beneficial in all those 4 ways. Okay, so आपने value propositions लिखे हैं, how it is more environmental friendly, how it is more economical, how it is generating more revenue for Hitler Miller than it was doing previously. ठीक है, क्योंकि you will have to also think about the cost that you are going to add by like introducing new technologies, because you are making him to do literally a new thing, aluminum and everything. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए उसको नए employees plus he will also need a lot of things. ठीक है, so you will have to justify all those things, कि how it is going to be profitable, not in the pandemic time as well, but even after that. So yeah, my main focus is that yes, you guys are proposing a solution, but try to justify it with facts and figures. ठीक है, for instance, you said that aluminium पे कम time तक रहता है, but I just read on Google and Business Insider का एक blog था where stainless steel पे सबसे ज्यादा देर तक रहता है. ठीक है, तो research about those facts and figures.
Okay,
That's all I have to say.
And actually, in the starting, you said that you guys are doing a startup But actually, in the, I want to ask that in the case study, when you would have given it at this time when you were studying, so you had to continue you have to work for the thing from that company's prospective side, na? Not from the specifically new side.
Exactly.
Because in the starting,
Yeah,
you said that
basically, from my point of view, from my point of view, I was thinking that you are planning to start a new company that is related to paper recycling. Okay.
no, actually,
Arth, sure. You can even share my contact details or anything. Okay, and you guys can personally contact me and talk to me if you need any other help.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Harsh, and thank you, team. Thank you so much for your valuable inputs, Harsh. The time has we have exceeded
Yeah,
the time
absolutely.
limit, so the next team is about to join in. You can definitely contact
Okay.
Harsh. His LinkedIn profile has been shared in the chat box. He would be very happy to help you. And in case you find any problem, uh, uh, me and Arth would be very happy to help you too, as from Enactus Gemtech and gyms in at large. Is there anything you wish to ask? You can do so, or you can end the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so.
Thank you. Prakul, you
Yes,
can.
yes, I'm leaving. Sorry, I'm
Okay,
gonna
okay.
find
Thank
this
you.
net option.
Arth, I think Harsh also left.
Yeah. So, Ataullah will be joining in.
No, Ataullah has to join a Google link.
That has been changed because Eva Kalra has some issues. तूने उसको अलग से share किया है क्या?
Yeah.